What's up, you guys? It's PickBoss91 here, bringing you an episode on my high-level Clash Royale. So what we're doing today, guys, is we're going to create a new deck, because I'm kind of getting a bit stuck in Builder's Workshop right now, and I really want to push up to, I think it's the Royal Arena? Yeah, Royal Arena. So what we're going to do is create a new deck, just jump into some attacks straight away, so you can see my process of creating a deck and trying it out. So we're just going to open these chests up first. Just getting through this. So what I'm thinking, guys, anyway, is I know higher level players use giant poison, and that's supposed to be really good at the minute. I know it's kind of like a douchebaggy deck, but I don't really care. I don't have the highest level cards I can get. I'm not massively upgraded, and really what I'm aiming to do on this account is to get up to level 8 and start entering some tournaments. But I obviously can't do that yet. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to create a giant poison deck. So obviously we need the giant, which we've already got in there. We need the poison. We're going to use that. I'm going to put it there. And then what we want is some cheap cards to cycle, to counter, some buildings and stuff. So we're not going to want the zap spell, because one spell's enough for a deck really. Unless we use the mirror card, which could be quite useful, double up a poison. Or say use a poison on defense, make them think we've used it, and then put in another poison on the giant poison push. But really what I'm aiming for is some good cards for countering. So archers are pretty good. Minions are pretty good. One elixir skeletons can work-ish as a distraction. But I think what I'm going to do... We don't have any grouped killing power, like. And seeing as I can't get like a... Oh, I might use a baby dragon actually. I was going to say I was going to put arrows in for the air killing power, because I don't want to have another 5 elixir card. But if I use the baby dragon instead of the zap spell, yeah, it takes up to 3.1, but that's fine. We can live with that. And then what we've got is archers, minions, spear goblins can all attack air and ground. All pretty useful. Can we upgrade that? Yes, we can. It's the only thing we can upgrade, so we're going to upgrade our poison spell, guys. Makes it slightly better for this deck. We're really going to put our all into this deck. So we've got it now. We might change it up throughout the episode, but this is what we've got so far. So we're going to see how well it works. Jump straight into a battle. Right, so we're against level 7. I'm not going to try and pronounce his name or his clan or anything. All we want to do really is cycle through to the giant, because I've already got the poison here. So I'm waiting for him. He's crying. We're going to be waiting a while by the looks of it. I'm just going to place my spear goblins down. He's got to do something then, surely. Right, that's a goblin barrel. I'm going to place minions on that. He's got a bomber on my spear goblins. That's fine. Wait for that bomber to come onto this side. And now I'll place a giant in. I'm not sure. I'm going to follow it up with some archers. And then a poison spell there. And get some damage done to this tower at least. And then the poison spell will carry on doing damage to the tower while that's happening. He does like using his goblin barrel, so we'll just let him do that. We're nearly back through to the giant poison again. That's the beauty of such a low elixir cost deck. Is basically you focus on your push and you use cheap cards. Simple as that. I'm going to throw my cannon in, because he's going to have to do something about that. And then we've got our giant poison set up. All we need is 9 elixir. We might as well wait. He's not doing much. His tower is down lower than ours, but he's got damage on 2 of my towers. So the giant's going in. Chuck spear goblins in behind. And then a poison spell. And then some 1 elixir skeletons. We're really turning this one into a push, but that bomber's going to take everything out if we don't do something quickly. So that's a bit of extra damage to his tower. He's not done anything to ours. Cannon back down, and we're already back through to our giant poison. And we're on double elixir now, guys. So hopefully this will go well. Use that to counter that, them to counter them, and then wait a sec. Put some archers in. 1 elixir skeletons. And then we do save up to 9 elixir. He's not really going to do much to us, especially just with a bomber and some goblins that'll get taken out by our tower and our cannon. In with our giant. Some spear goblins behind. Poison spell in. Archers as well. Minions as well. We're just trying to take out this tower now. All we want is a win, guys. Take out the tower. Baby dragon on that, because he's actually doing quite a bit of damage to that tower now. But then we're here again with our giant, with our spear goblins, and with our poison spell. It's fine, the mini P.E.K.K.A.'s distracted. Our giant's going in onto the tower. This should be GG. I'm going to place a cannon there to distract that, and we win. Right, guys, I'm not going to lie, I expected to lose, but I won. So that's good for me, hey? We're using it, we kind of know what we're doing. It wasn't amazing, but we've got to really analyse what's going wrong with the deck and how to change it up. So I'm going to do that while we're off, like while I'm not recording. I'm going to look up things, look at how to change my deck just a little bit, and see what we can do with that. We're against the level 8 now. This is Avi Guar from Delhi Boss 2. So that's probably a family clan. We've already got a poison spell again. So all we want, we're going to start a pretend push. Just with everything. That bomber and Valkyrie is going to take everything out. But what we're going to do is put the cannon in. We'll get the baby dragon in a sec. Once the witch comes over to this side. Right, baby dragon in now. And then he'll start doing work there. So he's placed his giant in now, which is actually a good move. Now my cannon's gone down, so I'll remember to save my cannon for his giant. But while they're all attacking that, I'm going to put my giant in, and that's going to make a pretty good counter. And I'm going to put my poison spell on both the tower and the musketeer. The goblins and poison will take out the musketeer. The giant's tanking on the bomber, and we're getting quite a bit of damage done to his tower here, guys. Could go out even in the first push. That was a well-placed Valkyrie. Tower's still down though. So what I'm going to do is just wait, save up some elixir. Probably going to use minions on his Valkyrie. Right, he's got the knight in, so yeah, minions and then 1 elixir skeletons for the prince, I mean, not the knight, sorry guys. Yep, that used up his rush. The minions have taken that out, and that's out. Straight away, guys, we're going to go straight onto the next tower. As soon as he does something, though. I'm waiting for him to do something so I can counter and then build a push out of it. Because I don't really want to make the first move now. Looks like I'm going to have to. He's just going to keep waiting. That's fine with me. I'll place in my giant there. He's got his giant there. I can leave that for a minute. Place my poison spell in. Get ready with my cannon for his giant. Minions can go there as well. Cannon now. With a baby dragon. The only thing that's going to target that's the witch. I've already got his other tower down quite a bit of health. I'm going to place my spear goblins, my archers, my 1 elixir skeletons, my minions, just everything on this side. Just try and deal with this push and then push back on the other side. I think I'm going to actually use a poison on all of this actually. Because he is getting quite a bit of damage done to my king tower. Fair enough guys, I hold my hands up. He played better than me. I'm still getting used to this deck, obviously I've just created it with you guys. So I think we're going to go into one more attack, see how well we do, and then leave it at that. We might go straight for a 3 crown push this time. It all just depends how I'm feeling, how the game goes with it. So it's another level 8, this is Aiden Crocs from Edgy Kids 2.0. So again, another family clan I'm guessing. I'm going to save up, I'm planning on starting with the cannon. but I would like him to go first. Wait for 40 seconds and then go. Right, he's not doing anything. Cannon in. And that side makes him think I'm going to go left-hand side. And I'm going to actually push the left-hand side with everything except my main push. So, Baby Dragon in the back. Oh, there's his giant. That's even better. We'll destroy his giant. And then get our push going on the right-hand side. So he's going to have a bit of a job to do to deal with this. Unless he has a splash damage. Which he does. But his giant's about to go down. So is mine, guys. My giant's going down. And I'm already back round to my cannon. But I'm going to ignore that for now. Because I really want to get this done. And he doesn't seem to be doing anything about it. Okay, that was a very good Inferno Tower. Can't really think of many ways around this, guys, except just to use my other troops to like distract the Inferno Tower. He's already got one of my towers down, which is not good. But yeah, I think I'm just going to place everything on the right hand side now and go for a massive push. So if I do that, it'll get the Inferno Tower distracted, but we'll get some damage done to his tower as well. Inferno Tower's about to go down, so now we're going to save up. Hopefully he's not cycled back round to his Inferno Tower. I'll place my cannon to deal with his giant. And what I'll do, hopefully to lure out his Inferno Tower, is my Baby Dragon. No, he's not doing it, so giant, I'm going to have to do something. I'm going to have to poison all of this anyway. Minions, 1 elixir skeletons, spear goblins, archers. Just get everything to deal with all of this. But I'm still going to lose, guys. I really get annoyed with this game sometimes because there's just not much I can do. So they're out in front now. I've got that down, that down. Mini Pekka's going to destroy everything. Poison spell. Hopefully I can deal with these, but probably not. No. 3 crown to 1 again, guys, and I've lost again. I do get really very annoyed at this game, guys. Just because I can't seem to figure out how to play as well as some people. On my lower level account, for some reason, it seems to work. I seem to play well. But on this account, I'm not sure what it is. But I don't seem to be able to do anything. So I'm going to have to change this deck up. But I'm not sure what's really going wrong. See, what I'd like to do is get the golem. That's not going to happen. I wonder if I use a spawner instead of a cannon. No, because there's not really anything. There's nothing that's worth the same. I'm not sure what to do here, guys. One sec, guys. I'm going to pause, think about the deck, and then I'll be back once I've had a bit of a change up. Right, guys, I'm back. I've had a think about my deck, and here's what we've got. We've got the giant, the poison, the elixir pump, the zap spell, the musketeer, the witch, the wizard, and the barbarians. I'm going to upgrade the wizard right now. I've never really used him, so probably best for me to upgrade him. It's now level 4. So I thought with this deck, guys, is we've got obviously the giant as a tank, as a target to the tower. We go straight for the tower. We have the poison, so we're still using a giant poison deck, guys. Then we have the elixir pump, because if you look, it's quite an expensive deck. We have the zap spell, because that's very good at taking out, well, pretty much anything, guys. I can zap a tower on offense to stop being hit for a couple of seconds. I can zap a ton of troops, so it only takes like 1 arrow from my tower to take them out. if they're the weaker troops, and it can stop heavier troops. It's very good against Inferno towers because it resets the Inferno tower. So that's why I'm using the Zap spell. Then we've got the Musketeer to take out something like the Baby Dragon that's like, or the Baby Dragon, or like the Balloon, or really anything that's strong from the air or from the ground, to be fair, and to support my Giant. Then we've got the Witch and the Wizard, both as splash damage. The Witch is very good with distractions as well. And then we've got the Barbarians to take out something like their Giant, or Hog Rider, or Mini P.E.K.K.A, or P.E.K.K.A, or just anything. Barbarians are very good. So we're going to try out this deck. I've just thought about it, I haven't tried it out yet, guys. So let's get back into it, do a couple of attacks with this, and then call it an episode, guys. Right, so we're against the Iceman from Clashers New Zealand, I'm guessing. He's level 7. He's at 1808 trophies. And we don't get to start with our Elixir Pump. So instead what we're going to do is go Giant in the back. Good, so we get to use Giant Witch Poison. That's going to be a really good little offensive push. So I'll put the Witch in behind the Giant. And then the Poison spell is going to get all of that. Now. I'm going to zap them Barbarians. And hopefully we're going to get some decent damage done here, guys. And while he's busy countering that, I'm going to get my Elixir Pump down on this side. Yeah, so he's only got his Wizard left from that. We've done quite a bit of damage to his tower and to his Barbarian hut. So what I'm going to do here is my Musketeer, guys, because that's quite a few heavy troops. So that's his Wizard down, that's his Baby Dragon down, and that'll be his Barbarians down. So we get to just do our push again, guys. We did roughly even trade off there, but that's fine. We get to poison his Elixir Pump with our push this time as well. So Giant in. This is going to be such a worth poison. Get our Witch in behind. I'm actually going to get Barbarians in front as well. And then save up. I'm going to get my poison going. We've got a really good push coming. And the poison... Oh, no, guys. I just hit the King Tower, so we've got to take out the tower this time. But I think we're going to anyway. Yeah, that's that tower down, so it doesn't matter that I hit the King Tower. His Witch and his Barbarian hut's down. And we're going to get another pump down, guys. I'm going to put it on this side because I'm going to push on the left hand side. We're going to leave his Baby Dragon, that's just going to go out with one hit. And then Giant in again. That was a good fireball, I'm not going to lie, guys. But his Elixir Pump doesn't seem to be working for him. I'm going to put my Witch in now. I'm going to get my Barbarians in the front like I did last time. I'm going to get a poison spell on all of this. Again. I'm going to get a zap on them minions, which missed. That was actually quite disappointing. But I'm going to go in for the same push again, guys. So that's another Giant in. Another Witch in. Another set of Barbarians. And then a poison spell on everything. I'm going to cry because I've won. Simple as that, guys. So, I like to think this version of a Giant Poison spec deck is a bit better. Because I feel like he was a better player than the first ones. We'll just go into one more attack with this. And then call it a day, guys. Right, so this is level 8, so he's going to be a bit better. Some guy from Ali Royale. Again, we've got the push already set up, so we're going to save up for 10 elixir and go Giant. We're just going to let them goblins do whatever. We're then going to put a Witch in a minute. Witch, yep. I think I'm going to follow this up with a Musketeer as well. Musketeer, and then save up for the poison spell. That was a very well placed giant skeleton. but this poison spell should do some work. Hopefully the giant will get to... Yes, the giant gets 2 hits off on the tower. Unfortunately, the giant skeleton's bomb took out everything. So we're going to have to use our barbarians for his prince. And I'm going to zap the prince and hopefully the witch as well. No, just the prince, but that's fine. They're both going out. So that was still a positive trade-off for us, guys. And we've got our pump ready to go down. Just going to go a bit past the 5 just in case he does something like that. Which I'm going to have to place my wizard for. That was a pretty good push from him, guys, but he hasn't quite taken out our tower. We're going to put our collector in now because he has to do something about my wizard. That is definitely doing something about my wizard, but hopefully that'll go out before it's done. I'm going to place my giant in the front for the spear goblins. Okay, that didn't work, but pretty good because we should get this counter. If I can get my witch in soon. Yeah, this counter should do some damage. I'm going to zap that and poison it. I know the poison's a bit late, guys, but that's fine. We'll get something going from it. That's pretty good. I'm going to need my elixir collector just to deal with this push. I'm going to place a giant in here to hopefully distract something. I don't think there's much I can do about this, guys, but it's fine. That's a 1-to-1 win to loss. Yeah, there was nothing I could do there, guys. Nothing at all. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you guys can go and create your own giant poison decks now, and then come back to me with what you've found to be good. So anyway, guys, remember, PickBoss91, keep the games alive.